Performance anxiety. It's a feeling that we all know, and I'm pretty sure you know what it feels like, and it fucking sucks. You have a test coming up, and you're just scared that it will fail. You're scared of letting yourself down. You're scared of letting your family down. You're scared of the judgment of other people, by the teachers, by your friends, and you constantly think about it. It's stuck in your mind. You want to go to bed. All you can think about is this one exam, this performance that you have to do, and you can't get around it. You think of ways to, yeah, maybe cheat and make it easier for you. You think of ways to avoid it, but there's no escape, and you have to do it because you're a man, and you have to do what you're supposed to do, not what you want to do. And tomorrow I have a kickboxing exam coming up. It's my first one. It's for the second gi. Right now I have white belt because I'm just kickboxing since 3 months. So white belt, and tomorrow, if I pass, I will get white red. Amazing achievement. I would be very proud of myself. My family would be proud of me, and it will also boost my confidence a bit. But I know it's tomorrow since 1 week, so they told me. They told me which day is that? Monday, Tuesday last week, and tomorrow is Tuesday again. So 1 week ago, and since 1 week I'm thinking about it every day, all day long, and I'm very scared of performing. And the weird thing is, maybe you had it as well, is you know that you will pass, you know you have the power, the capability, and the knowledge to pass, but you're still kind of scared to fuck up because you're nervous or whatever. And it used to be way worse younger. So how did I overcome that? I read one book. It was called The Magic of Thinking Big. You probably know it. I hope you already read it. I read it a few times already, and always recapped some chapters. And there's a very interesting graph which shows what to do for which anxiety, for what you're scared of. And there's one category. It says scared of an exam or a performance you have to do that is coming up. What not to do, worry about it, and waste time. And what you should do is convert the time into studying. It sounds very easy, and it's also very easy to do, which will probably solve a lot of your problems. So instead of worrying about it and thinking about it constantly, you convert the time into actually learning and studying. So that's what I did. I was worrying about it, studying about it, and then I read down everything I have to learn for it. You might say, well, it's a kickboxing exam, so why do you have to learn? There were also some general stuff like what is kickboxing, or which contexts are there. Like there's heavy, there's light, there's semi, there's meaty. Yeah, all of that. And then they also ask some questions about the dojo, like when it got built, who's the founder, whatever. And then I also have to know some questions about some members there. Like, still have to learn that today, but it's not very hard. And I know all of these. Most of them I knew already before I wrote them down, so I had a list and I just wrote them down, and I knew a lot of things out of my head, so I know I can pass. Then I also have to, of course, perform a couple of things like jab, punch, and front kick, roundhouse kick, and back fist. Very easy techniques. You learn them quite fast. I'm not an expert at those, or of course, still have to learn a lot, but I know that I will pass and I can pass. And the teachers, my sensei wouldn't even write me into the list of the guys that have to perform this exam if he didn't know that I can pass. So I know I can pass, but I still have this anxiety inside of me. Like I'm a very anxious person. If you've listened to other videos, I always talk about anxiety because I'm struggling with it every day. Even right now, like today, actually, a day where I feel kind of shit and have a lot of anxiety and just feel unmotivated. But we have to do what we're supposed to do, and I don't want to do the exam, but I know that it will benefit me, and there's no way around it, and I just have to face it. Even if I don't fail. Even if I fail. There's something else that I wrote down about this. I actually got it from Hamza video a couple of days ago. You define what could go wrong. You define what could go wrong. So let's say, for example, the kickboxing exam. I could fail, and I would disappoint myself. I would disappoint my family. I wouldn't even disappoint my family. That's not true. They would say, okay, just try next time. And I would of course get another opportunity to do that test. It's not like it's not like one opportunity. I can of course do it in a couple of months again or in a couple of weeks again. But what define what could go wrong? I could disappoint myself, and the people in the gym, in the kickboxing gym, won't be. They probably don't care, but they maybe look down on me, and I would feel left out if everyone else passes. So it's like this performance anxiety, like I talked. And then you ask yourself, how can I reduce and prevent it from happening? What can I do to prevent failing the test? What can I do? Studying, learning, being confident, trying my best, and talking positively to myself, and breathe very deeply, try to be relaxed, and don't stress things, don't worry about it too much, just learn, but don't worry about it. And what can I do to fix it and to repair it if it does go wrong? Is it the end of the world? No. What can I do to repair it? Study more, learn more, try again. There is no failure, there's just an opportunity to learn. So that's what I wanted to do when you are facing a difficult challenge, like an exam or performance, or you have performance anxiety. Define what could go wrong, then try to reduce what could go wrong as much as possible, and then if it goes wrong, what can you do to fix about it? And then when you will realize that it's actually not a big deal, no one would really care. Those people in the gym, they will probably forget about it after 1 hour. They won't care, they will just think about themselves. If they fail the exam, they will think about themselves that they messed up. If they pass the exam, they will just think about themselves and be happy and whatever. They don't give a fuck about you. And then what can I do to repair it if it goes wrong? Like I told you, another opportunity. Nothing heartbreaking, nothing that will end your life. Performance anxiety and how you defeat it.